How's it going, Des? So what did you do Friday and Saturday? You had a couple days off.
Rested really. Watched some games. It's typical. I didn't do too much. I just try to stay off my feet and see who else was playing. That's about it.
Anybody in particular that you remember watching the game? ACC teams or just?
Virginia and the Louisville game. Thought at one point Virginia was going to pull it off, and then once I saw Louisville get the ball back, I put my trust in Lamar Jackson. He's been doing it all year, so I watched that game.
Nas says that he was downright a cheerleader of Pitt last week against Virginia Tech. Do you find yourself pulling for other teams that go up against the Hokies as well?
Oh yeah, last week I think everybody on this team was a Pitt Panther fan Thursday night. And whoever else Virginia Tech plays, I'm pretty sure we're going to be their fans. So we're just trying to get the help from any other team to be able to be in a position to be in the ACC championship.
You know that's Duke this week, right?
It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, but we pull for the team in blue, the dark blue, to be able to help us out.
As a DB, what is it like playing that triple option? I mean, Naz was just in here talking about getting cut blocked and all that, and how much different is it for you and the responsibilities, because they run that outside option so often? What is that like?
It's just you have to, whatever your assignment is or whatever guy you're responsible for, you just have to pay attention to him, and you can't really get undisciplined with your eyes, because that's when their big plays come. And just for us, we like to get our eyes back to the action and zone flip. A lot of teams like to man them up on the outside, and we like to zone flip a little bit just to keep eyes there, because if the ball does break, we want to be able to bring it down rather than letting them run right past us.
Justin threw the ball a lot Saturday. How much does that add to the difficulty of defending them, knowing that in the back of your head that they've got that in their playbook?
I mean, well, we thought of it last year because he's a good athlete. He can run and throw, so we prepared for it last year. The same thing we're doing this year. He's probably one of the better quarterbacks that they have that they can actually throw it and perfect their offense. So we know that he has a good enough arm to make the plays for their offense.
He actually threw a lot against you guys last year, especially in the second half, as you guys took the lead and they had to come back.
Yeah.
How much does that help, knowing that they're kind of going to that a little bit more now?
Just helps with familiarity of route concepts and how they like to throw the ball and when and where. So it just helps with the experience, which as far as their whole offense.
When they pass, when they're running their offense the way they prefer, sometimes I think they'll run and run and run, sort of lull teams into thinking it's just going to be a run. Then they hit with a big pass. Do they disguise their passes at all, or what is it about them? They're able to catch teams sort of napping or not guessing right when they do throw.
I would say their eyes. Just you've been seeing them run all day. You've been seeing the same type of run all day, and their coach is calling plays on the sideline, so he sees like the players that are not disciplined. And then that's just who he attacks, is more of who's not doing their job on a consistent basis, and that's who that coach goes after.
How much do you guys have to worry about cut blocking? Nas was in here talking about how much they have to deal with it and prepare for it in practice. Is that something the defensive backs really, you guys don't have to deal with that as much?
I mean, we have to at a certain point, just because their wing backs and tailbacks, they cut when they get on the perimeter, so you always have to keep your eyes on them. But sometimes the receivers do it. They don't do it too much, but you do have to be prepared for it throughout the game.
Is it frustrating, like this week, preparing for a team like that compared to just teams that run a regular base offense, going up against a team like Georgia Tech?
Yeah, I would say it's frustrating. It's not frustrating. It's a lot of attention to detail, just because you don't see this offense a lot throughout the year. It's almost foreign to you, so you have to revamp your thinking of how you're going to attack this team. So it's just switching gears and being able to be mentally focused on what you have to do.
Your last two opponents, Miami and Virginia Tech, are 7-34 on third down, which is a significant improvement for you guys from early in the season. What do you attribute that to?
Winning first and second down, getting negative plays, and that's going to be big in this game, because if they're in 3rd and 3s and 3rd and 4s, even 3rd and 5s, they're in a good spot, and they're where they want to be, because they can still go forward on 4th down. So we have to win on first and second down, and I think that's what we did the last 2 games.
And all that starts kind of with the guys up front. They're stopping those first down runs a lot better than before.
Yeah, we get penetration, and the backers filling in the right gaps, and safety's doing as well. And then just getting guys to run to the ball, and that's always something I try to tell our guys. It's just if everybody's running to the ball, good things are going to happen, and not too many bad things can happen.
Is there any reason, any way to explain why you guys have had success against these guys when you don't have the extra week to prepare for them, but not so much when you do have a bye coming into the Georgia Tech game?
I can't think of any reason, but I just know that this week we're just gonna have to come out and continue to practice hard and work on retreating every play like it's a game day. Because when we get out there, the tempo and the speed is gonna be a little bit faster than what you practice against.
When you talk about going to the ball, do you have to be a little bit more cautious this week about that because there's so much deception in this offense that if you get caught going to the ball a little too soon, your man maybe, do you have to maintain your assignment a little bit longer?
Yeah, I mean, you just have to do your job. Wherever your job is, then that's where you go to. You don't have to worry about doing somebody else's. Once you realize that your man doesn't have the ball is on the perimeter or wherever it may be, then you can attack. But it's just more about doing your job first and then just rallying to the ball late.
Haven't been home in a month. Are you looking forward to playing in Kansas State again?
Yeah, ready to be back home, ready to be back with some fans who aren't yelling at you, being mean to you on the sideline, so it's going to be fun.
But you've had good traveling fans the last few weeks.
Oh, yeah, especially Tar Heel Nation has showed up everywhere to try to put them up high in certain stadiums and keep them away from us, but they cheer us on throughout the game, and we really do appreciate it.
You haven't had a normal home game since September because the one that was here was the monsoon.
Yeah, the monsoon, yeah.
So there'll actually be people that will, a lot of people leave the game, hadn't
Yeah.
been here in
It's
a
gonna
month
be
or a
right.
half.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
All right, thanks, folks. Thanks, Dad.